I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to discuss this Warner Bros. Discovery controversy chat. The latest controversy at Warner Bros. Discovery, or Discovery Bros, as I call them now, trademark TM. You know, they can contact me if they want to use that name. We covered a little bit of this yesterday, chat, where, Zaslav, the axe of Zaslav came down upon the poor neck, the poor head of Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, chat, a movie that definitely perplexed a lot of people, perplexed me too. It was going to be only made for HBO Max, but then it was going to have a theatrical release as well. Kind of over the place. At the end of the day, it got canned. It got canceled despite being finished, despite being very close to the finish line, chat. I mean, principal photography was done. They were doing all the post-production stuff, and that was a $90 million, dumping the can, sadly, and it's sad to hear that, especially the people that worked on it, the actors that worked on it, all the filmmakers, everything in that regards. That really sucks, and but it was a sign of apparently of things to come, chat, because I wanted to go ahead and just briefly cover some of the other things that might be on the chopping block, chat, and that is the restructuring of HBO Max and the change in content going forward at Warner Bros. Discovery. And I'm reading this via Yahoo Finance. I would have reviewed it via The Wrap, who originally, I think, broke this story today. But I got to pay for their subscription. I can only pay for... I have too many things I'm subscribed to, so I'm sorry I can't pay for it. But we're going to go... I'm going to read this, and I'm going to come in with my thoughts and kind of my fears of certain things, Shag. There's a lot of things percolating right now, a lot of things people are throwing out according to their sources. Hopefully some of those sources, which I'm sure are legitimate, other ones, like, I don't know, maybe it's all bullshit. But I have concerns, and I know you guys do as well. Ace Rock, Buddy Rock, don't stop. Good to have you here, good sir. This is from Yahoo Finance. Warner Bros. Discovery has a lot of questions to answer ahead of its earnings report on Thursday, which they're going to reveal a ton of information tomorrow, chat. So we'll be talking about this most likely on 8-Bit Crumbs. The 3-year-old streaming conglomerate, which is set to report its first quarterly earnings since the $43 billion merger, plans to lay off 70% of its development business, according to The Wrap, which cited multiple insiders. The news has fueled speculation when it comes to the future of HBO Max, with sources telling The Wrap that CEO David Zaslav, known for his cost-cutting leadership style, will announce a major restructuring to both HBO Max and Discovery Plus, which I learned, I think, today or maybe yesterday, that Discovery Plus was a thing. During the earnings results or soon after. The outlet explained that the move will result in gutting of HBO Max, significant layoffs for its executives and staff to minimize redundancies with HBO, and a combined streaming service with Discovery Plus. Okay. There will also be a harder line between scripted and non-scripted content, the source claims. Early on Wednesday, the studio confirmed that 2 films slated for an HBO Max release, The Batgirl starring In the Heights star Leslie Grace, as well as Scoob! Holiday Hunt, has been pulled. Warner Bros. Did not immediately respond to Yahoo Finance's request for comment on the layoffs reports or its decision to pull those 2 movies, but did provide a statement to CNN, which it owns, of course, which it owns. The decision to release Batgirl reflects our leadership's strategic shift as it relates to the DC Universe and HBO Max, a Warner Bros. Spokesperson told the network. Leslie Grace is an incredibly talented actor, and this decision is not a reflection of her performance. The statement continued, "We are incredibly grateful to the filmmakers Batgirl and Scoob! Holiday Hunt." Sure. I mean, they're saying what they have to say. And the respective casts, and we hope to collaborate with everyone again in the future. They will not. That bridge is fucking burned. I'll tell you that much. That you don't listen, if you're a creative, chat, if you're creative, I mean, it would take that would take an incredible constitution of an individual, of a group of individuals, to work on a product, to work on a film or anything for probably 2 years, close to 2 years. Let's say it's 2 years, and then finish it, and then it'll be almost done. Then say, nah, we're getting rid of it. You would be irate. That relationship ain't happen. I'd be shocked. Maybe it will. I mean, money talks, but money can only do so many things, chat. We'll see. The DC Comics film was nearly complete. The cost studio reported $70 million. Although estimates now put it at $90 million because of reshoots and other post-production costs. News comes as the company looks to improve profitability and reallocate costs. Warner Bros. Discovery previously said it expects to slash $3 billion worth of costs over the next 2 years, distribute those savings into streaming content. And they go on to say that they want to significantly gut scripted content, TV shows, dramas, genres, and have a focus on non-scripted content. Reality shows, nature, documentaries, etc. And we'll have more updates later on with that. listen, I talked about this before yesterday in regards to Batgirl. Obviously, Discovery came in there, and the situation at Warner Brothers was a mess on the creative side to a huge degree. The state of the DC universe is fucking in shambles. We can probably go really truly all the way back to like Man of Steel. That was not built on a sound foundation, Chad, as we know. They fast-tracked multiple projects to try to catch up with Disney and Marvel, and that got us to where we probably are right now. You have one film where one star is absolutely fucking insane and is assaulting people and allegedly kidnapped someone and is on the fucking run. You have another controversial individual with Amber Heard, Aquaman. That situation would be taken care of. You have all these weird crave decisions. You have had these kind of big failures most recently, like even with Superbad. Like, it's a mess on the DC side of things. But also looking at, look at the Wizarding World. Look at Harry Potter. Probably the second biggest franchise. I don't think that's controversial to say. Probably the second biggest franchise that Warner Brothers owns, and you fumbled the ball with these last several films, particularly this most recent one, Fantastic Beasts and the Secrets of Dumbledore. It was a box office probably flop, chat. Probably didn't recoup all that much money, and they don't even know what the status of that's going to be now. What are you going to do with that property? And so they're probably coming in there going like, what are you doing? We have to fix all this. And I guess they're trying to formulate a clean slate. But they seem to be getting rid of a lot, allegedly rid of a lot already. These two films, people are saying they're going to be gutting scripted content, particularly animation, which I'm concerned about. So, I mean, this is where I kind of want to take the conversation, Chad, because I'm thinking of like a lot of animated projects that Warner Brothers owns, and I'm a really big fan of, like the Primal or Harley Quinn. I'm like, are these going to happen? Are they going to continue on with any of these shows now at this point? If they're gutting so much of this? I mean, if you guys are not watching Primal, absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Season 2, I mean, I'm not going to say like, I don't know. I mean, certainly it's one of the best animated shows out there right now. It's up there with stuff like last year's Arcane. It's like, wow, this is just incredibly beautifully animated and great storytelling with so little dialogue. It's beautiful. And then Harley Quinn, which is, one of the best adaptations or reinterpretations of that character in years. And you have all these other shows. You have the new Bruce Timm Batman animated series coming out, and then more on the live action side of things, we're hearing things now that a lot of these other big shows, Superman and Lois, Doom Patrol, Peacemaker, those two can be on the chopping block, and it's like, God damn it, they're going to take everything, and now they're going to be focusing on, and this is the thing that worries me. I can only listen. I'm biased. I'm very biased in this regard because now apparently they want to focus more on unscripted content, which Discovery has often done. I mean, a lot of, nature stuff, animal stuff, of course, but a lot of reality show bullshit, which I have nothing against, those types of animal shows and nature documentaries and history. I think that's really interesting. I love that. But I fucking despise reality TV. Those that work on reality TV, hey, more power to you. You're making money. Good for you. Supporting yourself, supporting your family. I just hate that fucking schlock. Yeah, it's and most of it is actually scripted. They just say it's unscripted, but like stuff like The Bachelor. Plus, I just think it's really toxic. They have these weird, truncated, glorified views of what real life is, and it's just not. And I feel like it's kind of shitty to me. It's really, really shitty. And if that's what they're going to be going to, if that's the direction that they're going to, if their content, then I'm like, well, I'm not going to subscribe. I'm not interested in that at all. Now, again, the other side of it's like they want more quality control. They want to have a more established DC cinematic universe, Harry Potter cinematic universe. We want to move forward with that and make sure that those are given the budgets and the attention that they deserve. They want to be of quality, not just putting something together and see like, hey, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, whatever, we'll try something else. I understand that. I totally get that perspective, but it seems to be coming at the expense of a lot of other cool stuff that I personally enjoy, that I'm biased about. I don't want them to cancel these things, and I feel like a lot of this shit will be canceled. And if the rumors are true of all the speculation, according to all these sources that all these other, YouTubers who have, all these content creators have, they're saying they're gonna gut animation, which some of the best stuff that's coming out of Warner Brothers, some of their, certainly their animated television shows, I would say, maybe not the movies, certainly their animated television shows like Primal and Harley Quinn and among other things, chap. It's very frustrating, or even like really unique dramas or genre fare, like Doom Patrol is excellent, and Peacemakers, we did watch parties for Peacemaker, and that was so much fun, and to see that possibly going away among Euphoria might be on the chopping block, chat. I mean, I imagine Game of Thrones will be fine. That's one of their big properties. They're probably going to want to keep a careful eye on. But a lot of these other ones that are earning the numbers that they want them to earn, or these giant expectations they have, they might be gone. And I'm really concerned about that. At the same time, I can understand why they're doing certain things, but it's going to be at the expense. Sadly, Chad, at the end of the day, it's going to be at the expense of a lot of people's jobs, a lot of people's creative visions, a lot of people's shows, and a lot of content that we really enjoy and like and appreciate. And that's what makes me sad about the situation. We're going to learn more about this probably very early tomorrow, I'd expect. I don't know when they said they're going to be doing that meeting with the shareholders, probably going over all the specific details. They did say Thursday, chat. They did say Thursday. Let's see here. I forget what it is, but it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. I expect sometime in the morning, afternoon. That's when shares meetings happen, chat. I'm guessing. So we'll learn more there. And I'll probably do a follow-up video to this one. But that's just my opinions on this, chat. I want to hear from you guys. What are you guys thinking about this? Are you concerned? Are you happy about this? Let me know.